This video is about the generation of documents. You will see how we design a document template with extended ECM Power Docs, and how this document then is actually generated in an interactive process, how the document is sent out for signature, and how it returns. And last but not least, we will see another nice example of how extended ECM content is integrated into the Salesforce business application. In Power Docs, the content manager, you open your template. We have one here already, and we have several types of paragraphs that we can use in this contract. We can have paragraphs that must meet a certain condition to be displayed. In this case, business partner must be either located in Germany or France. We do have contracts, we do have paragraphs that are optional, that can be added to the document, or we have paragraphs that can be edited after the document has been created. And then we also see all those attributes that are located in the business workspace and how they are used in this document here. And then we also see some of the fields that can be used in the interview mode, meaning that when you create the document, you will be asked a couple of questions that you need to answer before the document is generated. And this interview mode can be also edited here again in the document properties. So we have changed the document now. We need to activate the new version, and then it's available for use. We will see now that Kate works on the customer business workspace. She has a look at all the customer data that is synced from Salesforce, as well as these activities. And we see that the chatter message that Nick entered earlier is now also available in the activity feed, as well as in as a note in the notes and attachments folder. So both information is now available in both sides. Now Kate goes to the contract workspace where she wants to create the sales contract document. We see it's still missing, and she now starts the document creation. She selects the sales contract template that we worked on earlier and clicks Create. Now all the parts of the document are assembled, and here we see the interview mode. She needs to enter the mandatory information, like the contract action date and information about the shipping method. And we have this optional paragraph which she can add to the document if it makes sense, and also another optional paragraph which also requires input in the interview mode. When the document is created, it can be checked, and here we see this gray paragraph. This is the one that still can be added after the document has been created. And we also see that there are spaces for where the signature is going to be expected soon. The document is now created as a PDF and saved to the contracts folder. Here it is. The next step in the process is, of course, the signature. So Kate sends out the document, the sales contract, to the customer and asks them to sign the document. She uses OpenText Core Signature as a service provider in this case, and we'll see how that goes. On the document, we have the send for signature function. We could also use it as part of a workflow, but right now this is going to be instant signing. Enter the name and the email address of the person you want to sign the document and send it away. So in Core Signature, you still have the option to look at the document again. You see that there are placeholders where the name, signature, and date is expected. You see the message that is sent along in the email, and you send it to Martin. In Extended ECM, this version of the document is now locked, and in the widget we see that it is in progress. The signing status is in progress. So now let's see how that looks from the external side, from Martin. Martin received an email in his Gmail account and with a signing request, and he can directly click on the link, and being led to Core Signature, he can sign the document without an account. He simply opens the document, can scroll down or follow the blue arrow to the important parts where he can add the name, his name, and he also can sign the document. He can type the signature, he could draw it as well, or upload a signing document. And then he finalizes and agrees to the terms of use, and that is his part. In his email, he of course gets the confirmation link to the signed document and the signing log, and where he can download the document. So in the last part of this video, we are going to switch angles and look at the information from the Salesforce side again. Nick, our account manager, he works in Salesforce, and he wants to know the status of this of his account, if this contract was already signed and what is going on. So he searches for the name, and he sees lots of information from within Salesforce, the account, the opportunities, and also a lot of information from Extended ECM, the business content. And here he can directly open the contract document and see when it was signed.